Howdy y'all. So I've had this 200mm PC fan sitting in my junk pile for several years, not knowing really what to do with it because it doesn't fit into any of the cases that I have. So today I'm actually going to take it and build it into a desk fan. I found this model on Thingiverse and it had a long bracket, but given that my bed didn't really want to support it, I decided to take that part and dovetail it up so I could actually have a more solid piece. I'll link the original model as well as my modified version in the description below. So this fan, as well as most PC fans, are actually 12 volts, and the power that you get out of a normal wall wart is usually 5. At least 5 volts for a USB one. So I have this step-up converter that's going to be able to convert those 5 volts into 12, and I'll be able to power this thing. And to measure that, I'm going to need to bring out the multimeter. Alright, got the step-up converter hooked up with the positive and the negative. It's hooked up to a USB-C, which is a normal wall wart. And I have the multimeter set up to do DC at 20. It's currently outputting at 5 volts, which is what you would normally see coming out of a USB-C cable. But if I take my screwdriver and turn this, you can start to see it goes up. Now we're getting more voltage. When I first plugged this thing in, it was not wanting to go above 5 at all, so I had to really keep turning it until it started getting to that range where it would start actually going up. Perfect, 12 volts, that's exactly where we need to be. Next up is mutilating the fan. So there's 3 wires on this. We really only need 2, the red and the black, because that'll be positive and negative. I also 3D printed a case for the converter, so I have a place to put it. Soldering time. I 3D printed out a little case for this to rest in whenever I have it attached to the fan. Let's just verify that this is still 12 volts. It's a little bit above, but the fan should be rated for that tolerance. It's working pretty well. Now to assemble the rest of the fan. Could use a little bit more torque. I'm using some M4 nuts and bolts in order to mount this thing. And there we go. And now I got a nice PC fan with a red glow. But there's one more thing I can do. Here we go. Now I have my own eWastelander fan. If you want to build this project or have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to respond to them. That's it for now. Later, y'all.